9 years ago, long before I became an animator, I installed The Sims 4 and made my sweatshop family. With my starting money, I was able to build a bedroom and a separate factory for the workers. Pretty dark living space there, but to be fair, you do start off with like no money. So as you can see, one worker has snuck out into the good part of the house and went to sleep in the nice room. I later locked them in to account for this. I don't know, man. The way he's talking is already off. A close-up of my work area looks like my previous job. This is where I forced slaves to write books and screenplays to publish. So each morning I would collect a large sum of royalties. Fair enough, you got to make money in this game, you know, whatever. It's just so dark and what a depressing atmosphere. One of my slaves, Mopin, somehow died within 20 minutes. He was let off easy, I guess. Dude buried him right behind the... Yeah, so he's got like these people locked in here. Oh yeah. I made them all wear hot dog suits. Weird. Life is hard in this labor camp. Fridge on fire, okay. Hey, stuff happens in Sims, so. This is my slave owner. Somehow getting electrocuted, setting up a sweatshop isn't easy work. Once the money starts to roll in, she can take a back seat. I figured out it is much easier to train my slaves to paint and sell rather than write screenplays. The profits were slow at first, but quickly grew. Keep in mind, all of these characters are just, they're locked in. They're not allowed out, which is, it's Sims, but it just gets weird, man. I accidentally locked in my maid when she came to clean up all the crap these hot dogs have been making. She started going crazy and took her clothes off. Something tells me that this guy who has like an anime PFP or something, a cartoon PFP, probably looks like this guy. Wait a second. Eventually, I was able to build a nicer section of the house walled off from the sweatshop. This is where the slave owner lives. Here she is playing the piano. The workplace is effing gross. Yeah, I bet, dude. Skywalk to keep tabs on the hot dog workers. Like, isn't this weird? It's like corporate slavery. Is that a real thing in real life? I don't even know. Probably. I've never worked a corporate job. I used to be an armed guard before I was a YouTuber, actually. Armed guard. I protected butts. I had to start over on a larger property. My previous establishment was too small and the lines between factory and mansion were blurred. This is just such a crazy person architectural concept, is it not? Like, what? So weird. In many ways, this new complex is more compact and efficient. Like, just listen to the way this guy talks. In many ways, this new complex is more compact and efficient. The sleeping quarters, which reminds me of the military. Bad times. Don't do it. Or do it. I don't know. Everybody's different. These hot dog suits are funny, though. I will give them that. Easy to access bathrooms. Yeah, we're in the new place now. Interesting. Honestly, this is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. I wish my bathroom was closer to where I sleep. I have to pee all the time. I probably have prostate problems. Even visitation rooms. I was a generous creator. They're still not allowed to leave. Who's visiting them? These people didn't even commit a crime to be in this hellhole of a prison where they paint all day. Despite giving the hot dog slaves a neat treat, they still left their shit all over the place. Man, poor hot dogs, bro. Speaking of hot dogs, my fingers look like hot dogs. The factory floor is on the top level. The windows provide their inspiration. This is so sad, man. Don't you, I know they're fake people, but don't you kind of feel like bad for them? Like, what if we're in a simulation right now and like they're in a simulation, they think they're real people? I don't know. Maybe I'm too like sentimental or something. This was a very profitable venture. He sounds like such a slave owner, which he literally is. I was facing a difficult problem. My slave worker hot dogs were aging at an alarming rate. I can buy the youth potion for my hot red-haired mansion baron, but these hot dogs have accomplished nothing in their lives besides painting, and they didn't accumulate enough skill points. Like, dude, this is all your fault, bro. Like, what is going on here? This looks like one of those films. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. So I made a procreation chamber with an observation room. Jesus Christ, I didn't get this far. Oh, this is sad. Okay. For anybody that doesn't, English isn't your first language. Procreation means they're going to have sex. I guess he needs to make more people, more slaves, I guess. These characters are going to be born into slavery. I have successfully made 2 hot dogs procreate. Why are all these lights here, bro? Like, it's giving such, like, weird vibes, man. This is what a pregnant hot dog looks like. This is actually hilarious. I'll probably put this on the thumbnail. This kid will never go to school. He will work for me until death. Okay, that's just sad. He doesn't have a hot dog suit, though. That's interesting. Starting him young. Yeah, I definitely have not gotten this far. This is getting weird. I am a great boss. There is work/play lifestyle at my organization. What does he have them watching? It looks like a scene from Saw, the horror movie. You can tell how much they enjoy this. Okay. Just look at that enjoyment. Fruits of the labor went into building this castle. Okay, so these people that are trapped in there as prisoners, like they're criminals for no reason, are funding this guy's hot mama slave owner's lifestyle. And for what, bro? It's like this gave you enjoyment. The main room features a 3-story ceiling with a headway high up. Okay, so he's showing how lavish his slave owner is living. No caption on this. He's just flexing now. Remember that guy moping that died early on and got off the hook easy? Well, now he comes around as a ghost, but I can't prevent him from entering the mansion through the walls. That's what, you know what? That's what the slave owner deserves. I thought maybe he was returning to haunt the dreams of the mansion baron for all the hardship she caused, but instead he just trolls the forums. The back of the mansion, it has a nice plantation feel to it. Okay, this is getting racist. Custom-made 12-foot high chandeliers made with colored windows and lighting fixtures. It makes an awesome lighting pattern on the ground. He's enjoying this. He's like living vicariously through this fake slave owner. I feel like if I saw his profile, let me see actually. Clothes I designed that you can wear on your body. Yeah, I don't think I will. I feel like he wants to own people, man. At this point, I was getting bored, so I stopped. If you've seen this before, it's because I posted it on Imager 9 months ago and it got around. That's it, huh? Let me see what the comments are like on this main post here. The really messed up part is it's completely necessary to play the game this way. A few people need to suffer so your favorites can live a life of luxury. I mean, isn't that life though? Right? Like, I didn't know I was going to get this deep, but like, it sucks that life is like that, but it is. That's actually, this is kind of sad now. Real life is like that. Maybe that was the whole point of making this video. I don't know. I didn't even think about that. The condenser is undersized for the square footage. Oh, man. You know, I just had this same problem. My IC broke earlier this week. Oh, God. I'm a little sad you didn't make a YouTube video series on this because I would watch it all. Well, come to my channel. I can't even say your name, ma'am. Twister. Here it is. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Somebody else felt like me. This had to have gotten you on a list somewhere. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I love you. Love and light.